Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rants About Tech Live for this Monday, March 24th, 2025. It's a dreary day today. It's gray out. We got hardly any light in here. My cameras are struggling to keep up with the ISO. It's struggling to keep up with the ISO. It's weird for a Monday, too. And we're trying to keep the high energy up for the Monday. But, man, I tell you, there's hardly anything to talk about for a Monday. I mean, it's hard for a Monday anyway, but then when you couple this with it being a slow time for technology people are struggling out here. We're trying to create content out here. I'm telling you, it's hard out in these streets right now for content creators in the tech space. But good morning to everyone. I'm glad to see some people in the chat already here. Let's go ahead and get the air horns going. Can we get this right over here? Yeah, we can. Get the air horns going for Sheen, who's always here early. I appreciate you. The Rock is here as well. Bang bang. And we got Aaron, aka Mr. Media, in the building as well. Thank you guys for joining me early here. Appreciate it. Those are not much going on Reddit as well, but you know what? I was kind of excited today to go into the Discord to see that one of our very own Jay put up his review for the Note Max on Reddit. So we're gonna check that out here, talk about that a little bit. Like I said, there's not much going on Reddit. Not much going on anywhere. What's going on with you guys? Any big news that you guys know about there? Don't be afraid to throw it in the chat. We'll look it up. We'll talk about it. But first off here, let's go ahead and get to the happies. There are none. I looked up the happies for the day. There's two. I almost put 3 up. 2. I'm proud of this Fitbit band here. I really am. It was like $2. I got 3 of them. They're probably like $2 a piece, but still, good thing, good stuff. But yeah, so there wasn't very many happies. There was 2 happies, and both of them were not happy at all. There was nothing to be happy about there today. I tried to create something, but there was nothing. So we're gonna say today is National, because there's nothing else happening today. Literally, today is National Rants About Tech Day. We're deeming it. What's today? Today's March 24th. March 24th is now henceforth known as Rants About Tech Day. We're claiming it. Let's get the applause going. We did it. We did it, everybody. Where are they at? We did it. We made it. We made it. We got our own day. I don't know how it started, but we're here. We got our own day. Going to the chat, Mr. Media says it's my birthday, so that's oh snap! Happy birthday! So that's a reason to be happy. Happy birthday, Aaron! Holy cow! We gotta show you some special love in the Discord today. I don't know how to go about doing that, but I'm gonna figure it out today. I got a digital gift for you, Mr. Media. I got a digital gift for you. It'll be waiting for you in the Discord after this. We'll get there. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely happy birthday. But besides Aaron's birthday, you know, I won't even duel Aaron's birthday. We're rescinding Rants About Tech Day. We're rescinding it. We can't have Rants About Tech Day on Aaron's birthday. We don't want to take any shine. So we'll leave it for Aaron saved it. Aaron saved the world from a Rants About Tech Day. So good on you. You saved the universe. You're better than Thanos right now. You're better than Thanos. All right, so let's go into some of the new stuff we got here for today. All right, so news updates. Not much, but you know what did happen? Remarkable came out with the official release of their software update. There's a couple of things I didn't know about the update that you could do with it. One of those things being, let's go check that out. We're gonna check out the details of the Remarkable update. I was going to show it on the tablet, but I'm like, oh, can we look it up on a Remarkable site? What update number was it? Oh, I put an update number there, and then I did away with the update number. I think it's 3.18 something. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, 3.18. The document scanning and all of that stuff. Yep. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at this real quick. We'll get rid of this. All right. What? Say it ain't Sosa. I gotta correct this. Wow, you guys, rarely is this the case for, oh bang. That's not what I wanted to do right there. That's not what I wanted to do either. Holy cow. Windows are not acting right today. They're just not. Holy cow. Release notes overview. Bang. Holy cow. That was stressful. Okay. All right. So these release notes right here was I got from the beta. We talked about this last week. But the beta, I didn't see the document scanner when we talked about the beta that I got last week. So this right here basically is talking about the document scanner that you can use with your phone. So the mobile app for Remarkable, you also have to have the Connect service for all of this. So keep that in mind as well. You have to be paying for that. But you can use the mobile app on your phone to scan papers and instantly turn them into PDFs. So that was a cool addition that I didn't mention last week that I wanted to mention here today. And the fact that it's an official release. So this is not just the beta. It's official now. So if you want to download that, or is it still, you know what, let's check and see if this is still beta. No, it's a release. This is official release. So there we go. So it's official now. So out of beta. Always good to get stuff. And that was quick. That was a quick turnaround going into beta and making the official release. That just shows that they put out solid betas. It doesn't need much testing. They're just like, okay, let's put this out. Make sure there's nothing breaking devices. Okay, now we can put it out to everyone. The Rock says, I always wondered what can't do without a paid Remarkable subscription. It was an immediate hard pass when I was buying. But is it a big deal? To be honest with you, I think it's $3 a month. I mean, I don't like it just because I think it's everyone else's services for backups and things like this are free. Take not Remarkable, Supernote for instance. A lot of the things that they charge for are free on the Supernote platform. A lot of things that Remarkable charges for through their Connect service. Basically anything you do with the device, that you're not doing locally, it's gonna be done through Connect. I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. I mean, it would put me off too. So I understand people's aversion to it. You know what I mean? And they do kind of lock a lot of things behind Connect too. Like the integration with Drive and some other backup storage systems there. It's done through Connect. So if you don't have Connect, you can't even use third-party backup solutions. It's I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way. But that's the only thing that rubs me the wrong way. Everything else, I'm like, okay, well, it's a service they're providing you, but the backup thing is like it's a service someone else is providing you that they're preventing you from doing because it's behind a paywall. I don't know. That bothers me, but that's about it. Everything else I can kind of see them justifying in some way, shape, or form. All right, so what it says here in the release notes, we've cleaned up the toolbar by moving some of the tools to document settings, and you can now find remarkable methods in your template overview. Additionally, we have improved the security of the Remarkable 2 and added auto rotate to the Remarkable Paper Pro. So the auto rotate is not even with the Remarkable 2. That's interesting. I didn't know that. We also added the document scanner feature to the Remarkable mobile app for Android and iOS, allowing you to scan and import physical books and documents using your phone's camera. Now, that is cool. That is a very cool feature that I think that is probably understated right now. But when people start using it, it's going to be a big deal. Let's go to the chat real quick. In the chat, we have Alex who says, but Remarkable's Connect is so much better than Supernote's partner system. It should be free. You're right. But it is also the best, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, in my honest opinion. Humble or honest, both work. I'm happy to pay the few dollars a month. Good point. Like I said, I think the only feature I'm not cool on is the backup thing. Because like I said, the backup is, say I want to use Drive to back up my documents. They'll allow me to do that, but I got to pay them to do it. If I'm going to pay somebody, it should be Google, who I'm already paying. I don't want to have to pay twice to do something. That's my problem with this whole backup. Everything else, I'm with you, Alex. Absolutely. The Rock says, yeah, that rubs me the wrong way too. Local operations just behind a paywall, and integrates with other servers, Drive, IG, and document scanner. That can be done locally. Yeah, you're gonna have to use some kind of wireless transmission, though, right? You're gonna have to use some kind of wireless transmission. So it's a gray area. It's a wonky situation. But through any event, I'm glad to see that they offered some of these things to their. I mean, if you're already paying for the service, this is a no-brainer. This is obviously adding some value for your buck. So all around, all good to me. Like I said, these are very good additions to the Remarkable platform. And like I said, the quick turnaround just means that it was a stable release. Let's go to Reddit real quick, you guys. So at the Reddit front, like I said, there wasn't much on Reddit today, but like I said, let's hit the things that I did find interesting here. The first thing would be this right here. For my printer, 3D print heads out there. Why isn't there a printer with variable nozzle size changes during printing? And if you, I mean, you don't even have to read the rest of the post to like, this picture says it all with the microscope and the changing aperture sizes for the magnifications. Yeah, I wish it worked like that. That would be awesome. I'd put a 0.4, a 0.2. I mean, I don't even know if you can get smaller than a 0.2. But let's go all the way to 1. You know, I ain't go to 1 millimeter. But anyway, I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be awesome if they did that. And why not? I'm just thinking why there isn't one out there that changes sizes based on parts of the print. Exactly what I'm thinking right here. I choose a 1 for something I want to print really fast. It doesn't need a lot of detail. And 0.2 for things that, okay, I'm willing to take the time because I need the detail to be where it's at. Like detailed sections printing at smaller nozzle size. Oh, he's saying even have the machine switch nozzles based on what it's printing at the time, not just an overall model size, but switching the nozzle out on the fly during the print. That's cool too. I never thought of that. Would it be that had to incorporate a rotating nozzle like how a microscope has rotating lenses? Correct me if I'm wrong, and there are printers with this capability. Like, I don't know if there are. There literally is. You just can't afford it. Okay, that answers that question. Leave it to Reddit to shatter your hopes and dreams. The very next comment, you didn't have to roast him, bro. Word, he didn't. I felt like he roasted me on that too, because I would be thinking the same thing. The only people who can afford them are people who actually probably need them like researchers in whatever industry uses 3D printing parts that need to be like perfect. Well, I mean, I don't think it will be that hard to add this to a consumer grade 3D printer, but anyway, I thought it was interesting. Next up, we got like I said, our very own Jay's Note Max review. Let's see what the comments say. I haven't read through the whole review yet. I'm gonna read it because it came up. I saw it this morning when I got up, so I'm gonna have to read it after the stream today. But I did read a couple of the paragraphs, and it looks really good. It's written in typical Jay fashion, and I love it. That's why I really want to get through the read. He writes in a very interesting fashion. Let's get to the comments. Oh, we don't have that many. So no one's got on Jay, so it must be pretty good. It must be pretty good. They're talking about some things about fragility here in the comments. Like I said, I haven't read it, so I don't know exactly what that's pertaining to. But yeah, I'm going to give this a read. So if you guys haven't given Jay's Note Max review a read, go over to Reddit on the Onyx Boox subreddit and check it out. Check it out. What else we got here? I thought this was very interesting for the AI people on board. And I thought this was interesting because I saw the movie that this is kind of referencing. If you don't know what movie this is the Ballad of Buster Scruggs here. A collection of like 4 short stories, all set in the Wild West. I think it's made by the Coen brothers. I could be mistaken on that. Don't quote me. It's very good though. They got this one section in the movie where it's a prospector who found gold, and he's like trying to mine for it and find it, and it's a whole ordeal that he goes through. It is the most interesting story I probably have ever seen. I could probably watch it on repeat over and over again. But anyway, this scene right here is a scene where this guy at the bottom, I don't remember this guy's name, the actor's name, but anyway, he was being hung for the second time. I won't spoil the story here, but this is his second time being in the noose. The guy on the top you see there, who's got his head down crying, that's obviously his first time in the noose. And the guy on the bottom is like, "Oh yeah, I can tell this is your first time here. I'm not new to this. I've been here before." So anyway, the top picture says programmers worried about ChatGPT. And then the bottom says mathematicians who survived the invention of the calculator, which I thought was very interesting. I thought that was very interesting. They're like, "Oh, this is your first time going through this. Oh, we've gone through this before many times." So I thought that was very interesting, very funny. It gave me a little mental chuckle. It wasn't an out loud. It wasn't an LOL. It wasn't like oh, that was funny. It was like that was good. That was good. It was a mental chuckle. All right. Let's get to some other stories here. Let's get to the chat real quick before we go on. What else we got here? Alex says that's true. That's true. Fair point. Thank you. The Rock says my phone can OCR locally by itself. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about other things as far as file importing and using the document scanner. So I'm with you. I agree with that. As far as the local OCR, definitely. But I think the Supernote does that as well. There's a bit of hard plastic in the print nozzle. Switching a nozzle like a microscope would jam up. There's a bit of hard plastic in the print nozzle. Switching a nozzle like... Okay. So they would have to do it in a different manner then. There'd have to be some kind of mechanism I'm sure they've thought about it. Not sure if it's on bamboo, but variable layer height does similar. Okay, so the variable height printing does the same thing as kind of switching nozzles. If there's a straight section with little detail, auto switches to thicker layers to speed things up. Usually works well. Okay. Well, that's what I would want it for, to kind of fine detail when you need it, less granular when you don't. Speed things up a little bit. That would be the hope. All right, so what else we got here? Tesla recalls most of its Cybertrucks. This is the tech news because Tesla's, but I feel like that's getting to the political realm. But what's interesting is the stock is dropping 40%. Tesla stock dropped by 40% since the beginning of the year. Let's pull up this Tesla story here. Wow. Okay. So the last number I heard was 40%. Bloomberg is quoting it at 50% right now. Oh, wow. Oh, Bloomberg. Why are you forcing me to pay, Bloomberg? Oh, that's bad business, Bloomberg. Bloomberg's like, no, you can't look at this. Okay. Wow, all of these people are locking. You can't even read a story these days. Everything's behind a paywall. What about Forbes? Does Forbes let you read? They don't. Oh, they do. They do let you read. Okay, here we go. Wow, Forbes, I appreciate you. Forbes just they just gained some respect from me. All right, here we go. Tesla stock plummets 50% since December. Here's how investors can manage the volatility. So the bigger picture here is that the stock is dropping for Tesla. And like why, I don't really know why. There's a lot of things going on as to speculation as to why the stock is dropping. But the point is, that's a very interesting thing to me. And that coupled with this thing that I was looking at in the news about how people were putting signs in front of Teslas. What is that about? Like legitly, what is the Wile E. Coyote signs in front of Teslas about? I don't understand that. I don't get what the references to. The sensors, the radar. What are we talking? Does anybody have any insight on this? All right, so let's look at this. It says, recently a video went viral showing Tesla's autopilot relying on camera vision, failing a Wile E. Coyote test, crashing into a fake road wall, highlighting potential limitations of Tesla's approach of self-driving technology. Okay, so that's what this is about. YouTuber and former NASA engineer Mark Rober conducted a series of tests, including one where he painted a wall to look like the road that attempted to trick Tesla's autopilot into crashing into it. Tesla's camera-based autopilot system failed to detect the fake wall and crashed into it, demonstrating a potential weakness in the system's ability to handle unexpected obstacles. Okay, so that's what this is about. I guess someone did a thing trying to show that you can trick a Tesla, and then a lot of other people decided to go ahead and do the same thing. Okay, I get it. Let's go to the comments. What do you guys got to say about this? I had to mess with layer height on my bamboo, but would love to chat with you about that. I'm getting into those things too. You know what I am getting more and more into on 3D printing is trying to understand what temperature the bed plate should be at for different materials to make them adhere to the plate throughout the whole printing process. Because that's the problem I'm having right now with a lot of the longer prints, not big, but just long prints. The ends are coming up, I did do something though. I did swap the orientation of some prints so that the ends are at a different spot on the plate. That did work for the last print I did. I didn't try another test for that. So maybe it's the particular ends of the plate that I'm on aren't getting hot, but the other ends are. So I'm going to do some more testing with that. But that's something I'm realizing too, trying to work with the bed plate temperature to keep things to adhere. Once I figure that out, then I'm gonna start like trying to figure out other things as far as layer height, layer thickness. They do this flow calibration thing too. I really want to figure that out because I think a lot of the finer detail things need flow to be calibrated perfectly to show the detail. While the Coyote signs, there was an article where the cameras were fooled by a pic of a tunnel painted on a wall. Yeah, that's weird. And that's weird. I didn't even know that. I knew people were doing it. I just didn't know why. I just thought people were kind of like protesting Tesla's. I thought, oh, the stock's plummeting. People are rebelling against Tesla. Like, I thought this was like one of those weird things that has some artistic meaning to it. But no, it's scientific in nature. I love it. Has anyone heard about the leaks for bamboo? No, she ain't. What's going on with the leaks? The Rock says, no worries, Shink. Ask away on Discord, but generally use the largest layer height that supports the detail you need. It's faster and stronger. Ooh. Oh, interesting. Interesting. See, the thing is, I'm printing a lot of small stuff. So a lot of the common wisdom for 3D printing just don't work for what I'm doing. And that's the hard part. All right, what else we got here? Oh yeah. We talked about a story like maybe a couple weeks ago about I was dumbfounded and floored by a dog robot who was doing like my idea of a dog robot was the Boston Dynamics dog Spot, is it? I think his name is Spot. The Boston Dynamics dog, and that dog is like nothing compared to the Unitree dog that I saw. I forgot what the name of that dog was. But that dog was doing all kinds of stuff. It had wheels on the feet that it could lock in place and treat as actual feet or let roll and just go. It uses legs as like shock absorbers. That thing was crazy. Anyway, they have another robot that has impressed me, and they just released a new video. So this new video that came out is a Unitree G1, and it says it nails the world's first Kip Up. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Oh boy. All right, G1 nails first Kip Up. Well, you know what? Let's get every time. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. One day I'll be good at my job. One day. We're barreling towards that future, but we're not there today. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at G1 and this crazy video. So let's check it out. Okay. When the robot started doing drunken style, that's when it had me. What video game was that? When one of the characters had a drunken style. Virtual Fighter. If you're an old school gamer back in the days of the Sega Saturn, what else had Virtual Fighter? The Sega Dreamcast. Then you know about Virtual Fighter. And that dude who had the drunken style, I don't remember his name. You know who I'm talking about, who had he had the little canteen of, you don't know what was in that canteen. He was just drinking it from time to time throughout the bout. That dude was crazy. Yeah. When he started doing drunken style, I was like, okay, what are we doing now? This is off the chain. This is, anyway, let's continue. Okay, I don't know what that was. What was that about? Does anybody you put a bag on his chest and I don't understand what that was demonstrating. I totally get that. I totally get that demonstration. I'm dumbfounded and stuck by why she put a bag on the robot's chest. What was he? What just was that? Demonstrating the ability to roll? I don't know. That was crazy. Yeah, I was struck by that. Every time I see one of these Unitree videos, I'm just like, what is Boston Dynamics doing? Why are they considered the world's best? Why? I don't get it. I don't understand. When people got robots doing stuff like this, why is Boston Dynamics a big deal? Their robot moves. I'm about to say I can run faster than a robot. I could probably run faster than this robot. But the point is, it's just, I don't know. I see Boston Dynamics stuff and I'm dumbfounded by how slow things are and how robotic they are. This dude's doing drunken style, okay? I wouldn't want to see him in an alley. It's just, what? That's just crazy. Anyway, very interesting. And I thought, yeah, the continuing saga of how good robots are getting. We just got to keep an eye on them. We got to keep an eye on them. Let's go to the... All right, so next up, what we got? eInk partners with Realtek for second generation system on a panel technology. So let's go ahead and check that out. eInk partners with Realtek to introduce second generation system on a panel electronic shelf label. So we're talking about shelf label here, right? But you guys can see where this technology would go. It starts small always, and then it gets scaled up, and eventually we will see technology like this in the devices that we use for note taking. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here and why I think that this partnership is important. All right, eInk, the originator, pioneer, and global commercial leader of electronic paper. It sounds like it was written by an eInk PR person. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just sounds they're patting themselves way too much on the back in this intro. But moving on, the originator, the pioneer, the founder, the bestest in the whole world, the people who do it the best. No one's the... Okay, never mind. Okay, let's go on. Today I announced this collaboration with Realtek Semiconductor to unveil the second generation system on panel electronic shelf label reference design. So these are just reference designs. No physical products have come from this just yet. And this was published on the 21st of this month. So the innovation solution simplifies ESL development. And I was going to look up ESL. What is ESL technology in eInk? Oh, electronic shelf labels. Oh, I probably could have guessed that. Let's move on. The innovation solution simplifies ESL development, significantly reducing the barrier to entry. Under identical display areas, the new generation design achieves approximately 30% reduction in thin film transistor TFT size and a 50% decrease in flexible printed circuit FPC dimensions. This enables seamless ESLs with slimmer borders, perfectly suited for diverse retail environments. So, like I said, we got here slimmer borders. You guys can see how that would translate into note-taking tablets having slimmer borders as well, if this technology ever does get and will get beefed up to the size that we use for consumer use. The groundbreaking SOP technology integrates components directly into e-paper, glass, or flexible substrates. So we're talking Mobius as well. So Mobius displays will be able to take advantage of this technology, and normal glass substrates will be able to take advantage of this technology. Combined integrated circuits, panels, and system design into a unified e-paper display solution. The second generation SOP incorporates Realtek's Bluetooth chip using chip-on-glass COG technology, creating the world's first device embedding a radio frequency integrated circuit, RFIC, directly into glass. And that was interesting to me too. I thought that would have been done with other things that have really big displays that have all of the circuitry on the periphery of the device. But yeah, so apparently that's not the case. Apparently this is a new tech that they're using and they're pioneering here. And delivers a more efficient, environmentally sustainable display solution. So yeah, I think this is going to be pretty good when it trickles down to or trickles up. I don't know which way we're going with this. This is for industrial use right now. When it comes to the consumer market, I could just see this benefiting everybody. So it looks like slimmer bezels, right? Maybe the size slimmed down by 30%. They say here. For the TFTs, which means the everything can get thinner. So yeah, I think this is all around going to be a good thing when it comes to the consumer market. All right, what else we got here on the? So the next things we got up here is no more news. That's all for the news, you guys. So if you were here for the headlines, that's it. Now we're just getting into some Discord stuff. But as far as Discord goes, let's talk about some things that I've done. I've made some changes, a lot of changes over the weekend to Discord. I didn't know that categories was a thing in Discord. So as soon as I learned that, I implemented them. So if you see all these categories in Discord, I'm trying to make sections for the Discord. So if you're interested in something, you may only want to be in one section of it all the time. And then I'm going to put everything you need to be informed for that section in that section. So each section should have a text channel, an audio channel, which can be video as well if whenever we get to that point. And each channel or each category should have a forum. And I think that's it. Text, audio, forum, and a setup. So you can throw pictures in there of stuff. I should just call that media. What do you guys think? I should just call the setup thing media. And every category has those 4 sections in it. And that's kind of the way I'm doing it right now. You guys let me know how you feel about that for the members in the chat today. When you go into the Discord, if you haven't seen it, let me know your thoughts. There's a suggestions channel in the welcome category. I put a welcome category there, but we could probably change it to anything. But the point is, you guys let me know how you feel about that. Check permissions to let me know whether your permissions are working right, because I'm changing a lot of those as well. I don't want to, if changes have been made, it's inadvertent. No one's permissions are changing, but if they have changed inadvertently, let me know. We'll get it straightened out. I don't want to break anything by making all these changes, but I'm inevitably going to break something by making a lot of changes, especially since I'm new to it and I'm learning and I'm trying to implement things as I learn them. So yeah, so that's that. Back in the chat, what do we got? Aaron says, okay, robots are doing karate. Nope. Yeah. They know karate now. It's like the Matrix. They just upload jujitsu to a robot. Now he knows jujitsu. We might get 2 nozzles on our print head. Ooh. That's cool. Oh, what printer is that, eInk? Also, recommended Magigu for prints you can get to stick. How often do you clean your plate? I have never cleaned my plate, eInk. Is that the problem? I didn't know plates needed to be cleaned. It's a user error here. It undoubtedly usually is, but yeah, I've never cleaned the plate. I scrape it with the plastic thing to make sure all the printed plastic is off, and then I wipe it with a towel, not a wet towel, Just a dry towel, just to make sure like debris is off. That's all I do. Am I doing it wrong? I probably am. I probably am. Aaron says they want you to think you can outrun them. So I really can't. They just want me to, no doubt. I got you. You're probably right on that too. I probably can't outrun them. I just think that. The Rock says, Ashik, I like PIE build plates. No goo necessary, so it's less messy. Prints stick well, and they magically attach to the print, so you can remove the plate and peel the prints. I clean it with IPA every once in a while just to keep oils. Bow. Gotcha. Bow. Thank you. That's the key component that was missing here from my brain. Oils, bro. You do touch this thing. A cat comes in here every so often. I don't know what that cat does when it comes in here. I don't even sometimes know it's behind me. It's a ninja. A cat is a ninja. It probably just walked and sat its butt right on the plate. Cat butt hair everywhere. You need IPA to clean that stuff off. So yeah, gotcha. Thanks, The Rock. I appreciate that. Totally appreciate that. Back to the Discord. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out a way to display the different tiers that I'm coming up with to give the people in Discord to get some feedback from the members in Discord on like, does it make sense? Does any of this make sense? What are you doing? Change that. Those are the kind of things I want to know. So right now I'm thinking about a way I could post it. I'm trying to figure out a pretty way to make a table because it's all in a table. It's all nice and laid out. I spent days working on this table. Like, you don't know how hard something is until sometimes you go and do it. Like for me, my brain is crazy. I go into things not thinking about anything other than I want to do this. I don't think about the difficulty involved, what's necessary, nothing. I just dive in. And then I hit obstacles along the way, and then I circumvent obstacles when I have to. But yeah, I mean, yeah, she can definitely clean the plate. Oh, thank you. Yeah, put that in the Discord for me. That'd be awesome. So anyway, yeah, so those are the Discord changes. Categories. Each category has 4 channels. Yeah, I think I might change the setup channel to be just a media channel so people can post pictures. So media doesn't clog up the chat channel. But yeah, so let me know like I said, let me know in the suggestions how you guys feel about that. There's also exclusive channels being added. Ignore those. Those don't mean anything right now if you see those. I'm just trying to get that set up so when I do open the Discord to everyone, there'll be some delineation there between subscribers, OC, and people who are just coming into the Discord. And I'll be opening it up in the next week or 2 here as well. Just a little heads up. Crew only channels are there. If you see those, you can ignore those too because they don't mean anything. Everyone there is crew right now. Soon that won't be the case, and then that room and that space will be important. But it's not right now. What else? I already talked about if your permissions are screwed up, let me know because I'm undoubtedly going to break something making all these changes. There's also going to be a store in the Discord. So the store is going to be for like screensavers. Maybe files that I make that I want to put up, and I don't know. I don't think I would charge. I'm not going to charge for 3D prints. Those are going to be subscriber. They are going to be behind a paywall of subscription, but I'm not going to be charging for 3D prints. But I will be putting those out there. But those will be in the store. Other things I'm going to be putting up into the store as well. I've already made it. It's not up yet, but I'm filling it up with stuff that I think you guys might like and want to invest in. But and just ways to support the channel. What else we got here? Random info. All right, we're at that point to where I was like, listen, this is gonna be a short day. If you got time left over, and we got about 12 minutes, talk about some random info. What are you guys watching these days? I need something good to watch. You guys are my people, so I feel like, you know, if you guys are watching it, I'd probably like it as well. I'm gonna throw a suggestion out there right now. 2 suggestions out there for things to watch. One suggestion is something you absolutely should not watch unless you want to put yourself through agonizing pain and punishment because you did something wrong to your neighbor last week. You kicked their trash can over when the trash truck was coming right down the street. You saw it. And you were like, I'm just going to kick this trash over because you knew that the trash people would not pick the trash up. You know that if the trash can's kicked over, the trash people are going to be like, why did the dude kick his can over? We're not picking that up. And your trash will be there for another whole week. And you wanted to punish yourself for doing that. So you want to watch something that will put you through agonizing punishment. I have what you need. The Electric State. If you want to punish yourself this week, watch The Electric State for all the bad deeds you did this previous week. Just, you know, if you want to punish yourself that way, do that. But if you want to watch something good and elevate yourself here, That Dirty Black Bag is a really, really good. It's a Western. It's a Western tale. I'm big into the Old West right now. I'm big into American history, and the Wild West is a part of that. This is good, though. So if you're interested in something really good, check it out. You won't be disappointed, I promise you. If you are disappointed, come tell me about it. I want to know why. We can talk about it on live. What else? What tech I'm interested in right now? What tech are you guys interested in right now? Put me onto some tech that you guys want, are salivating over. I didn't kick anyone's trash can over. I'm just saying, if you have a neighbor and you've done bad deeds, like kick someone's trash, I don't even know people who do that. I would never do that. So I wasn't talking about me. That wasn't a personal story at all. I'm just saying. Tech though. What do you guys think about tech? Any tech out there that you want, that you're salivating over, that you really want to put out there? You found something cool. You're like, no one knows about this. Tell us. Tech that I really want right now, the Tab Ultra C Pro. As soon as this Note Air 4C sells on eBay, I'm buying it. So that's what I want right now. Tab Ultra C Pro, a color eInk device that's not garbage. Listen, the Tab Mini C has been holding me down like a trooper. If not for that device, I don't know where I'd be right now for color eInk. I really don't know where I'd be. So that's the thing here. But that's the tech I'm salivating over. Tab Ultra C Pro. I really want it. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want that device. Like I'm realizing, I hope the golden age of Onyx Boox devices has not passed us. I'm like, I want the older Boox devices. I don't even want the new ones right now. Tab Mini C, gotcha. We good. Tab Ultra C Pro, I want that. I don't want any of the new devices. I got the Go 10.3 right here. And if not for that, I don't know where I'd be. And the Nomad. Can't forget the Nomad. I don't know where I'd be without the Nomad and the 10.3 right now. I'd be in a state that people are in when they're watching the Electric State. That's where I'd be. All right. That's going to be it for everybody. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern time to kind of whenever. I thank everyone for joining me. I appreciate everyone for being here. And until next time, you guys, take care.